Ờ. What the fuck? You fucking monkey. Fuck off. Hello? 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 Amy? Hello? Yeah. I've only been shouting hello for ages, didn't realise I was on fucking game chat. Yeah. I wasn't being ignorant, I was shouting hello but nobody was answering. But it was on game chat. Come these the police or the fire engines? I need sirens. There's a big massive fire out the back of ours. What's the button here? And I've just got to go to me. I don't want music.
Oh, fuck off. You lose a reason I play this game. How the fuck do I fly this thing?
You watched all the soaps live?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched them for ages. Absolutely ages.
They've only just, oh fuck off about it. Controller's getting on. They've only just started making like a proper comeback. EastEnders hasn't been on in months.
Someone, was it OT? OT says that she hasn't seen EastEnders for months.
It ran out of episodes. and then obviously they couldn't carry on filming. So what they did was they made this like backstage secrets program instead, and they put that on like once a week.
Yeah.
And it's only just started back up again this week. But the episodes are shorter because obviously it takes so long to film them.
Aye.
So instead of being like half an hour, they're only like 20 minutes or something.
Plus Peggy Mitchell. I think it's heartbreaking about her, bless her.
Oh, I hate this game. Right, and there's a reason I haven't played it in ages.
Huh.
So I'm fucking stuck.
Yes, I'm stuck on a bit. Yes, Peggy Mitchell is like heartbreaking at the minute, like. I would have been on earlier, but I had the burns. So, because I had to go and put the mum's dog down. Bless her. As well, chop the burns in. This is obviously you kind of take them with you.
Mum, that's a fat cat and it can jump.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on her iPad. It's a Friday, innit? So.
Is Damien not letting you sleep today?
Damien's good nowadays. He stays in his bed now.
Champion.
He's finally realised that his bed's a lot more comfy. I think it was just the initial.
Why am I not enjoying TikTok today?
Shut up. The initial changeover of having someone in the room and being able to get out of, but the novelty's worn off now, which I wasn't sure if it would, but it has. So.
See, all that worrying for now.
Oh, just don't even go there. Right, what was the first thing Damien did when he opened his eyes this morning?
What?
Cough.
Oh. Don't.
Luckily, right, after a little while you could blatantly tell it was a cold. Because he's got a snotty beak and everything, so he was still able to go to nursery. But it was one of those, like 6 o'clock this morning, because obviously I had to get up early because my shopping was coming. Or rather, it was meant to be coming at 6. Between 6 and 8, and obviously it came at 8. But here's me, like, sitting there at 6 o'clock, right? And I just heard from the next room, and I was like, no, go back to bed.
See, that was like me last week. I turned around and told the doctor when he rang. I only rang for my prescription. I didn't expect the doctor to be there, and he went, "Hayley, can I get somebody to ring you?" Yeah, no worries, why? "I don't like the sound of your cough." I went, "You don't like the sound of your cough?" I says, "I've had it for ages." I says, "I just need antibiotics and steroids, it's me asthma." I know exactly what it is. And he went, "No, I don't like the sound of your chest. I may need you to come up." And I was like, "I'm not fucking coming up." I was like, "No way am I coming to a doctor's surgery." And he was like, "Oh, everyone's wearing masks here, Hayley." I says, "I'm not bothered, doctor, I'm not coming up." I says, "I'm isolating."
Doctor's surgery isn't even open.
Is it not?
No, all appointments are on full.
I says, "I'm not coming up."
Unless it's basically urgent, it's on full.
So he's like, "Have you got a temperature?" I went, "No, my temperature's 35 point something." He says, "Right, so you haven't got a temperature, that's good." I says, "I haven't got COVID." I says, "I've got none of the symptoms apart from the cough." I says, and my cough is a flare-up. I says, the last time this happened, I says, Jackie gave us a whole load of antibiotics and steroids. I says, it cleared it up. Right, that's fine. Who would you prefer to have, Jackie or a doctor? I went, Jackie. Because she's like an asthmatic nurse. And he says, right, I'll get Jackie to ring you in the morning. Now she rang us shit hot. She went, the doctor's asked you to give us a ring. I went, aye, Jackie. I says, nah. She says, Hayley, you didn't sound very well. I says, Jackie, it's a cold. I says, now what I can do for a cold. Which there isn't. To be fair, there's not a lot you can do for a cold apart from ride it out.
Nah.
So
It's a bit irritating at worst, but that's all it is.
So I says, Jackie, I says, give us antibiotics against steroids. I says, that's all I need, innit? I says, I haven't got COVID. I says, and I ain't coming up. She went, who's asked you to come up? I went, oh, the doctor says, we may need you to come up. I says, I ain't going up that surgery. She went, wait, to be honest, Hayley, you're better off stopping at home. I went, exactly. I says, me home is where I prefer. And she went, but if you really needed to go to hospital, Hayley, would you? I went, the only time I would go to hospital at the minute is if I was really ill and I couldn't catch my breath. I says, that's the only time. She went, that'll do me fine.
It's just fucking stupid, isn't it? Because the way obviously the schools that are going on, they will send you home with the slightest little thing.
Yes.
Obviously, if you're someone that's had a cough for a while or has hay fever or anything like that, you're gonna know the fucking difference, aren't you?
Exactly,
Like,
that's what I
honestly.
said, Ra. I says, Jackie, it's just like the last time when I had it. I says, I'll be honest with you. I says, it cleared up. I says, and obviously it's come back. I says, it will come back for a canny few times now because it's a winter. I says, once the winter months is in, I says, I catch it more. And she goes, right, I'll put it down to her.
Seriously, nursery, half the kids are full of colds because they've all been back a week and everyone's got a fucking cold.
Well, look, ours was there, what, 2 days? And bam!
Got to be a record that like.
2 days, and a teacher's got it and a pupil's got it.
They've got to have had it before they were in the school.
That's exactly what I said.
It takes 2 weeks for it to show, so they've already had fucking symptoms and still fucking gone in.
Up to 2 weeks, it could take 7 days, but up to 2 weeks. Fucking if you knew that you were that ill, go to a fucking testing centre.
Well, I'm just pleased that we don't need to book a test, or I hope we never do, because obviously it's a nightmare to get in anyway, but obviously we don't drive, and obviously because you're not then meant to have contact with anyone, we then couldn't get anyone to drive us, right? And then, there's, from around here, they're sending people to fucking Berwick or Carlisle.
They wanted a lass to go from here. And she went, what am I meant to do? Pitch a fucking tent? She says, I don't drive. She went, well, you're going to have to get Carlisle. And I was like, you fucking joking us?
And the problem you've got there is, I don't know what the rules is like for Jane for nursery or whatever, but here they won't let you back into the.
Here?
So even if you're not the one with symptoms, you've got to have a negative test, or they've got to have a negative test. Even after self-isolating for 2 weeks, still got to have a negative result before they let you in.
But you know what's pissing us off? He's saying mothers, like our Jaden, right? He's been isolating. But you see mothers going out, taking the kids everywhere. And it's like, hold on, one of the teachers who they've been around is caught COVID. one of the pupils, luckily it's not in our Jaden's class, has caught COVID. Now, I'm sorry, but you meant to self-isolate? And it's like,
It's
no.
not always that easy though. Depends
Oh, no,
what
no,
sort
no.
of support you've got around you.
Oh no, it's not that easy. But when they don't work and shit like that and there's no excuse, then it's like, there's your time off.
Or rather, when they're going places they don't need to be fucking gone.
Yes, like Horton or the galleries.
Gone on a fucking jolly rather than, right, I can't get no one to watch the kid, I can't stay in, I need milk.
Yes.
But they're dragging the fucking kid round the fucking Primark.
Yes. It just does me head in. I mean, there's our poor Jaden.
It's madness.
He goes out with us, yeah, sometimes, but he's got a mask on. He's got a mask. He's got a Peppa Pig one, like specially made for him. You know what I mean? So if the band coughs, he can't transfer it.
I think the whole thing's bullshit though, like this whole, the rule of 6 coming in on fucking Monday, right? Why not now?
Exactly.
If it needs doing, do it now.
Do it with immediate effect, not
And never
Monday,
mind
not
that,
Sunday.
right? If they're saying rule of 6, but then all of the circumstances I can think of where you would be in more than 6, they're all okay.
I mean, what about
honestly
these
doesn't make
who's got
sense.
like 4 kids and 2, like, no, 5 kids and fucking 2 adults? You know what I mean? What about all them?
That's allowed.
That's allowed, is it?
That's allowed. Weddings are allowed. Schools allowed. Work's allowed. Sporting events are allowed. So, what happens, right? Basically, you could go to work with 5 of your friends, right? You could then go to an organised football match with those same 5 friends, but the minute you're finished doing all that, you can't go to the pub with those 5 friends. Even though you've been with those 5 friends all day.
Fucking idiots, man.
What sense does that fucking make?
Exactly. Exactly. Makes no sense at all.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm pleased the kids are back at school and I wouldn't want them to be off again. But I think if they want the kids to be back in school and they don't want to be heading for another lockdown, then they need to shut, like, the pubs and stuff like that.
Yes, that's what we said.
That's what they need to be doing, shut down the things that aren't necessary. And I know that's going to be hard for, like, the businesses, right? But if those are the unnecessary, like, on what planet is it necessary to go to Wetherspoons?
There's not.
It never has been, even without COVID, so just close the pubs.
Exactly.
Close pubs. Close restaurants if you need to be. I mean, a lot of them were running takeaway services quite well anyway, so they weren't really losing out on too much business.
Domino's over here's thinking, like, takeaway, like, how can I say it, fucking X amount of money off for takeaway and shit.
A lot of the places around here, like, because obviously that's the one thing, like, Bennington has a lot of is restaurants and cafes, and all of them started doing, like, their own little delivery service. Like, you were spoiled for fucking choice. We were getting like a proper posh, like, 3-course fucking meal fucking deals delivered from our local fucking restaurant. Mint.
Fucking hell.
And one of the blokes who runs the pub set up something called Deliveroo, where they were delivering alcohol within 2 hours of ordering it. Even on like bank holidays, busy days, Fridays, Saturdays, if you ordered it, you would get it within 2 hours. And when they say within 2 hours, they normally mean pretty fucking quick. Like, and we ordered once and it turned up within half an hour.
That's good.
But it wasn't just like, obviously, stopping off at the shop doing it. It was a pub doing it, so it was proper stuff. Like, we were getting big Kilner jars of cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to keep the jars.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, we were getting them and doing all sorts. So they can get quite creative. I just think I know it's shitty for them, but if you want the kids to stay in school, which is the best outcome for everyone. If you want most people to go to work and the kids to stay in school, you need to shut down the leisure facilities, so then people can't go out for leisure.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's the matter, mixing with people and fucking passing it on straight away.
I say kids are a bit more resilient, so they're sort of like okay. And plus, I don't know about other schools, but I know the school that Nem and Dom go to, they've got really good measures in place, and the way they're doing it is really clever. And they're trying their best not to let the kids miss out on anything. So today, they normally do like their weekly appraisal assemblies where they get like certificates or like achievements or whatever. They did it on Zoom.
Oh, that's good.
So all the classrooms linked up on Zoom, and then obviously like they could do the rewards that way. So Zoom call assemblies. How mint is that?
On a video call, you could see everything.
That's mint.
I thought it was a dead clever idea. They're quite innovative. This school for a little school, they're quite innovative. I can't say that fucking word. Well, I can, just not fast.
True. Oh, Leanne's not coming on tonight.
I seen she's like, well, dodgy stomach.
Yep. Would have been something she's eaten, bless her.
Oh, it's got to the point the teachers had to have a word with Dominic today about his behaviour at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because what's happened was see, this is another like one of those weird called
time, right?